Have you ever stared at your cat at 3 a.m., listened to them make a sound that resembles a squeaky door hinge, and thought, what on earth do you want? You are not alone. Here is the reality. Your cat is talking to you constantly. But because we are stuck in human mode, we miss about 90% of what they're saying. We assume a meow is just a meow, but that's like saying every human word means hello. It's just not true. Welcome back to Cat Care Academy, where we don't just feed cats. We understand them. Today, we are cracking the code. We are going through the dictionary of cat sounds from the silent meow to the midnight yowl, so you never have to guess what your best friend is thinking again. But before we get to the standard I'm hungry meow, stick around because in just a minute, I am going to tell you about a specific sound that most owners think is cute, but it's actually your cat physically manipulating your brain chemistry to get what they want. Let's start with the basics, the standard meow. Here is a fun fact to drop at parties. Adult cats almost never meow at each other. In the wild, cats communicate with scent and body language. The meow is a language they developed exclusively to hack into our communication system. They treat us like giant, hairless kittens that are bad at smelling things. Generally, the length of the meow dictates the urgency. A short, high-pitched mew or chip, that's a casual hey there, it's a greeting. They are acknowledging you entered the room. But if that meow gets drawn out into a mid-pitch meow, that is a request. It means, I'd like to go out or check out this toy. However, requests can turn into demands. Coming up next, we're going to discuss the purr. You probably think it means your cat is happy, right? Well, don't be so sure. Misinterpreting a purr can actually lead to missing a major health crisis. Okay, let's talk about the purr. This is the most misunderstood sound in the animal kingdom. Yes, 80% of the time, a purr means contentment. It's your cat saying, I am safe, I am happy, keep doing what you're doing. But cats also purr when they are in extreme pain, frightened, or even dying. Why? Because the frequency of a cat's purr between 25 and 150 Hz is actually therapeutic. It promotes bone density and tissue healing. It's a self-soothing mechanism, like a human rocking back and forth when they are stressed. So if your cat is hiding in the corner, acting lethargic, but purring like an engine, do not assume they are happy, call your vet. Now remember that brain manipulation I mentioned earlier? It's called the solicitation purr. This is when a cat hides a high-pitched cry inside a low purr. It sounds eerily similar to a human baby crying. Our human brains are hardwired to respond to that frequency. We can't ignore it. If your cat makes a buzzing, urgent purr while you're trying to sleep, they aren't just being annoying. They are hacking your biology. Now that we've covered the quiet sounds, we need to get loud. In a moment, I'm going to explain the chatter. You know, that weird clicking noise they make at birds? Scientists have a theory about why they do it, and honestly, it's kind of terrifying. Let's lighten the mood with the trill. This is that row sound that sounds like a rolled R. This is pure positivity. Mother cats use it to tell kittens to follow them. If your cat trills at you, congratulations, you are family. They want you to follow them somewhere, usually to the food bowl. But hey, it's still love. Then there is the chatter. You see your cat at the window, staring at a squirrel, and their jaw starts vibrating, making a cack sound. For years, we thought this was just frustration because they couldn't reach the prey. But newer studies suggest it might be mimicry. Some wild cats mimic the sounds of their prey to lure them in, but the darker theory? That jaw movement is your cat practicing the kill bite, the precise motion needed to sever a rodent's spine. So when they chatter at you ... just be glad you're not the size of a mouse. Okay, we're moving into the danger zone. Up next, we're decoding the yowl. If you have a senior cat, specifically one over 10 years old, and you hear this sound at night, you need to listen closely because it's the #1 symptom of a condition that affects millions of aging cats. A yowl is distinct from a meow. It is long, drawn out, and sounds like a moan. If your cat is not spayed or neutered, a yowl is purely hormonal. It's a mating call. It's loud, it's persistent, and it won't stop until nature takes its course or you get them fixed. But if you're fixed, older cat starts yelling, especially at night while staring at a wall. This is a red flag. It is a classic sign of cognitive dysfunction syndrome, basically kitty dementia. They get disoriented, forget where they are, and yell for help. If this sounds familiar, please get them a checkup. It can be managed, but you have to catch it early. Speaking of warnings, let's talk about the sound everyone hates, the hiss. But here is the twist. If you punish your cat for hissing, you are actually making it more likely that they will bite you next time. I'll explain why in just a second. We often take a hiss personally. We think the cat is being mean, but in cat language, a hiss is not aggression. It is defense. Think of a hiss like a traffic flare. Your cat is saying, I feel threatened, and I am giving you a chance to walk away, so I don't have to fight you. Here is why you should never yell at a hissing cat. If you punish the warning signal, the cat learns that giving a warning doesn't work. So next time they get scared, they will skip the hiss and go straight to the bite. We want the hiss. The hiss is good. The hiss buys you time to back off and de-escalate the situation. We are almost at the end, but we haven't talked about the weirdest sound of all. The silent meow. You see the mouth move, but no sound comes out. Is your cat's voice box broken? Nope. They are actually shouting at you. You just lack the superpowers to hear it. The silent meow is adorable. They open their mouth, give a little sigh, and nothing. Actually, it's not nothing. It is often a sound so high-pitched that it goes beyond the human hearing range, which caps out around 20 kHz, but other cats can hear it just fine. It's usually a sign of extreme trust or exhaustion. They are putting in the effort to communicate, but they're too relaxed to push the air through. And finally, the caterwaul. This is that demonic, guttural scream that happens right before a fight breaks out. If you hear this, do not reach in with your hands to break it up. That is the sound of pure adrenaline. Throw a blanket over them or make a loud noise to startle them, but keep your hands away, or you will get shredded. So we've covered the vocabulary, but context is key. Before you go, I have one final tip that will help you distinguish a pain meow from a mad meow, plus a question for you guys that I'm dying to see the answers to. You can never rely on sound alone. You have to look at the whole package. If the meow is high-pitched but the tail is twitching violently, back off. If the meow is a low growl but they are needing a blanket, they might just be a weirdo. Check the ears. Forward ears usually mean interest or happiness. Flat ears mean fear or aggression. Learning your cat's specific dialect takes time. Some breeds, like Siamese, will narrate their entire day to you. Others, like the British Shorthair, might only speak up when the food bowl is empty. But paying attention to these shifts in pitch and duration will deepen the bond you share with your furry roommate. Now, I want to hear from you. I know every cat has that one weird sound they make that defies explanation. Does your cat chirp at flies? Do they howl when you sing in the shower? Drop a comment below describing your cat's weirdest sound using a made-up word. Let's see who has the most vocal kitty. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and boop that like button. It really helps the channel grow, and subscribe to Cat Care Academy for more deep dives into the feline mind. Thanks for watching. Give your kitty a chin scratch for me, and I'll see you in the next one.